Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and well, ladies and gentlemen, I've really been missing that Corner Packard Bell that I recently lent to LGR, and I decided I wanted it back. So why not go to the horse's mouth himself?
Hi. So yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So the new old monitor for you here. It's a little bigger than the last one.
Yeah, I've got one just like this actually.
There you go.
Thank you. Ugh. Thank you.
Yes.
Right here.
Oh, gotcha. And we're back home. Myself and the Corner Packard Bell made it home safely. I just want to give a big thanks to LGR for taking good care of this computer. The story behind what happened here is that back in September when I was moving out of my parents' house, I had this stored away just because I wasn't using it. And I was afraid when I would be moving into this apartment that I wouldn't have room for it. And so I figured, you know, until I can find a good spot for it and get everything ready for it, why not lend it to LGR so he could do a video about it. You see, the cool thing about LGR is that he actually is from North Carolina and lives in North Carolina. He lives, I'm not going to divulge the details of where he lives for obvious reasons, but he lives on in another part of the state. And what's interesting is that he actually grew up in the Winston-Salem area, which is part of the Piedmont Triad, where Greensboro, Winston-Salem, High Point, all that good stuff is. And so we practically grew up in the same hometown. And we went to a lot of the same computer stores. It's very interesting how all that worked out. We're both into vintage computers. We both grew up in the same area. We're both from North Carolina. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so what we did was the day before the wedding, actually, me and Graham of Computer Kid 1416, who was visiting me for the wedding, met LGR halfway at a restaurant, and I gave him the Corner Packard Bell to do a video about and to play with and tinker with until I could get settled into my new home, which I have after a few months of being here. And by the way, I think LGR did an excellent video on this computer. He took good care of it. I really enjoyed his video. It was just great to see his take on the Corner Packard Bell. And this past weekend, my wife and I were vacationing in the near where LGR lives, and so we figured, you know, if I'm going to be in the area, I might as well go ahead and pick this computer back up. And so I did, and as you saw earlier, I picked it up, and it is now home. And so I figure I might as well go ahead and do a little video about it, showing what I've done with it for the last few days. Before I gave it to LGR, I put a different hard drive in it just for him to play with. And I took that drive back out and put another bigger drive in it, which is an 8 gigabyte Seagate hard drive. We've still got the Pentium MMX overdrive chip in here, 200 megahertz. And we still have the 3D-FX Voodoo 1 in there, as was seen in LGR's video about this computer. And he offered to try to find drive rails for the CD-ROM because, as you know, the drive rails for this computer are missing. But he was unfortunately unable to find any. But he did jerry-rig a little bit of work in here to make it a little bit more stable in here. So thank you, LGR, for doing that for me. All right, let's fire it up. You may recall about 2 years ago the power supply went out on this computer. The transistor in it blew up and let out the magic smoke, leaving this computer out of commission for most of 2019. And that was simply because the power supply for this, while it's baby AT, technically it's of a proprietary design because this is a very proprietary computer. And so replacing it cost a lot of money to do, but I eventually did get a new one for it, and it's been working just fine for a little over a year now. Log into my domain. Now, for some reason, the speakers on this computer are a little bit wonky. The left speaker doesn't work at all on here, and see how these speakers work is that the left speaker connects into the right speaker with a 3.5-inch jack, or millimeter jack, I mean. But apparently that jack is not working, so no matter what left speaker I connect to this, it won't work. And the right speaker is a little bit distorted, so I'm going to have to scrounge up a new pair of Packard Bell monitor speakers. So that's a shame, but what are you going to do? We'll go to our system properties. Everything's accounted for. We got our Cirrus Logic 5430, Netgear Ethernet adapter, and our Packard Bell sound card and our Voodoo card. So very, very nice. And why not? A little bit of Packard Bell Navigator for the fun of it.
Welcome from Packard Bell. We offer you 2 computing environments to choose from, Packard Bell's Navigator or Microsoft Windows. You may also begin by taking a quick lesson on using the mouse.
Apologies for the refresh rate there. So Packard Bell Navigator is still working good. And so let's play a few games on here. Starting with Monster Truck Madness. Yeah. Let's adjust that sound buffer. And take it up to 4096. There we go. That's better. And we will use hardware acceleration. We'll just do 1 lap. Haven't gotten around to hooking my joystick up to here yet, so we'll have to use the keyboard.
Get ready. Go.
Oh yeah, that's some good looking 3D acceleration there. Too bad it's mono only, these bad speakers. This monitor is actually new to me. You see, I gave LGR another Packard Bell monitor to use with it, but unbeknownst to me, it was about to die, which it died on him, unfortunately, which was a little embarrassing. But he was nice enough to find another monitor and give it to me, which I am very grateful for. This is actually the 17-inch monitor. I have another one of these connected to my 822. I need to find another 14-inch Packard Bell monitor sometime, though, without the digital controls, because that was originally on my 822, and I would love to find another one of those, and I'm sad to say that was the one that died on LGR. LGR, if you're watching this, sorry about the bad monitor. I usually play as Carolina Crusher, but I forgot to select him this time, so it sounds funny hearing him say Bigfoot instead of Carolina Crusher. Alright, and that's your Monster Truck Madness. And here's a game I haven't played in a very long time. Tonka Construction. This is the original disc from when I was a kid. I remember when it first came out, you could not find this game at any of the stores around here. My dad and I drove all over the place trying to find it. Eventually we did, but it took about quite a few months to get it. But I was a happy camper when I finally did. That was a good lesson in patience, my friends. Okay, let's adjust our resolution and color depth. Ooh. Hold on, let me adjust that screen refresh rate as well. Okay, it's a little less obnoxious.
Hey, little truckster, welcome to Tonka Land. My name's Joe.
I'm 31 years old.
You can now
Wait, that's
sign in
actually not a
or
good
get
thing. I'm a
straight to work
31-year-old
by
playing a
clicking on
game
the
like
OK
this.
button.
But I like it. Who cares?
Thanks for signing in. If you want to skip my blabbing, click.
Yes, I would. I would certainly love to do that.
That's Tonka City, where you can build a skyscraper, a castle, or a city park.
Can I build you a life?
Instruction, Rusty speaking. Relax, guys. I promise as soon as that new supervisor shows up, I'll... Phew. Partner, we've been waiting for you. My name's Rusty, the city architect. And this is my crew. Welcome to Tonka City.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like we've got a site, gentlemen, and a top-notch builder to boot. First, let's demolish the area.
Wow,
Then
this...
we'll...
You know, this city's kind of run down with all these abandoned buildings and empty lots. Wow. I think we need a little urban renewal. But this isn't Sim City.
Step back, builder. We're blowing this trash heap. Click on the plunger to let her rip.
I di- I didn't do it.
I call house cleaning. Relax, gentlemen. Everything's A-OK. It's time to pick a project. First, I'll show you the blueprint. Then pick the one you want to build.
Okay, what can we
Tonka
build?
Park is a place where families can enjoy the great outdoors. Click on the drawing to get to work, or go to the arrow to see another plan. Tonka Castle is one of my dream projects. Tonka Tower is a modern glass skyscraper.
We'll go with that. That's always been my favorite in this game.
Partner, the guys and I think you made a great decision. Now, if you already know what you're doing, click anywhere behind me to get started.
You know,
Otherwise, listen
I
up.
don't think any
First, we'll survey
money has
the
been
area.
involved
Then
in this.
Click to dig.
Wow. Hardly any bureaucracy in this game. Kind of nice. always loved these little workers in this game. Always been a bit amusing. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that.
Click the mouse button to dig with the excavator.
Don't tell me what to do. How was that square hole already in there? And where does that dirt go when I drop it? This game leaves me with a lot of questions. Yeah, just dump it in the road.
Crane!
I can't make that noise.
Use the crane to maneuver the pilot.
There we go.
Park the pile driver next to the site. Then position the hammer and click to pound the pilings into place.
This I like to call the headache machine. You know why? This gets me a headache thinking about it. Look, I'm running over these guys. My sense of humor is not all that sophisticated, as you could tell.
Back the cement mixer up to the site and fill her up.
All right. How are they not getting stuck in the cement? Again, this game leaves a lot of questions unanswered.
Excavator.
No way, I'm not supposed to be using this, am I?
Crane.
Not supposed to be using that either. Been a while since I played this game, so forgive me.
Pile driver.
Not using that either. I think we should have kept that cement mixer. I'm not sure why it ran away.
Back the cement mixer up to the site and fill her up.
Huh. That is a very satisfying sound for some reason.
excavator.
Yeah, I'm not using that apparently. I have a feeling it's probably the crane we need.
Crane.
Yep. It must have not taken much for me to be amused back in the day. Well, this is kind of tedious. I have the power! That hurt my throat. That hurt my throat. I don't have any kind of power. That was a giant apple. I've hardly done anything, really. It's mostly these little workers. Wait, you didn't do the left and the back side. That's an incomplete building, guys. Why am I trying to make sense of this game? It is a good game, though, I will say that. You know, none of these people have faces.
Congratulations! We think you're something else. Click on the certificate to get your reward. Click on the contractor to change the look of the building. If you want to build the skyscraper again and earn another certificate, just click on the red plunger.
Not after all that. And I think we're done with this game. Gray-headed person. And now for something a little bit more grown up, here is Need for Speed 2 Special Edition, the 3D effects version. When they were still a reputable company. set it to no opponents, just keep things simple. Let's go with the Ferrari. Let's do North Country, 2 laps. Pretty good graphics for a Packard Bell, huh? I'm back in the old country. Runs pretty well on here. Forgot to mention this has 64 megs of EDO memory. Very reasonable amount of memory for this kind of system. Driving skills are leaving a lot to be desired. And just one more game, a little DOS game, Zargon. Very fun little game here I recently discovered. I apologize for the huge glare from my studio light. Still trying to figure out how to get it properly positioned so it lights the subject up but not glare on the CRT. There we go. Some of the sound effects are actually not working on here. I think this game would work a lot better in DOS mode, but I just didn't feel like booting into DOS. Because the sound effects in this game, if you've never played it before, are rather insane. And I'm about to die. And there you go, I'm dead. Might as well end the video here, I'm dead. I can't make a video while I'm dead. Alright, that's all there is to really show of the Corner Packard Bell right now. I am very glad and excited to have it back in my collection. Again, big thanks to LGR for taking good care of this computer while I was getting situated in my new place. And if you've never watched LGR's videos before, I highly, highly recommend you checking them out. If you like what I do, you'll like his stuff even more. So basically, yeah, that's all there is to show. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You may also support me on Patreon if you would like. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.